Hi, welcome, it's Kirsten. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about bunions, and a lot of us get them. I'm growing one as we speak right here on my big toe, even though I have very strong feet and I work on my feet every day. Some of us, it's a genetic thing, we do get bunions. So here's 3 little exercises that you can do to try and manage the discomfort and hopefully maybe decrease that progression of having your bunion go further and further in, and it gets larger and larger and the toe comes in. So the first one, we're going to roll out the feet. And I did a video on this, so you're going to go and have a look at that. But we're going to roll the foot out on a ball, because as the toe comes in and sort of squashes the other toes, it changes where the muscle should be aligned. So every muscle has a certain alignment, and when there is a deviation of the bones, the muscles, the pulley systems work differently. So we're going to use the ball, we're going to place it underneath the foot, and like in that video I did, you're just going to roll back and forth on the ball. So you don't tend to do this one sitting on your bottom. I'm just doing this so that you can see me on the video and I'm not standing up and you can't see me. So you're either doing this in standing, or you can do it when you're sitting on a chair, and you're going to roll back and forth along the sole of your foot from the ball of the foot to the front of the heel, and you're going to roll the inside, especially because that's where our big toe and usually the bunion is forming. We can also get bunions on the outside of our toe, like on the pinky toe too. Anyway, here we go. We're going to roll back and forth, and you're going to do this for about 1 minute. And you don't have to push down super duper hard, but you want to get onto it enough that you can feel those muscles getting a massage. And the ball that I use is it's called a Gaiam ball. Okay. I'm not promoting them or anything. It's just what I happen to like. It's like a golf ball with some little rubber knobs on it. You can also use a golf ball itself, or you can use a lacrosse ball too. People say, well, it's a lacrosse ball if you don't, live in North America. Well, it's like a harder ball that's about that big, okay? See how you go, rolling out the arches for about 1 minute. That's really actually quite important to release some of the tightness in the muscles, because the next exercise, or a couple of exercises actually we're going to do, is we want to start strengthening the big toe muscle, because as it starts to get pulled across, like I said, the arch muscles get tight, and then we get weak in some of the muscles, and we may even start to collapse into our arch. So we want to do try and spread the toes out. So I really like this one because it makes this muscle work in the foot, which is helping to pull against the trajectory of that bunion, of that big toe going over. So we're spreading the toes and then relaxing them, and spreading them, and oh gosh, you can't see me. There we go. Spreading them and relaxing them, and spread and relax. Okay, so we're opening the toes and then relaxing them. Again, we're working on the inside of the foot muscle, so spreading them, and you may feel that muscle can contract. And that's a good thing. And open and spread. And usually I say do about 10 of those to start with, and then kind of work up to 20 of those. The other one that you can try and do is lift the big toe up. So you're going to lift the toe up, but the other toes stay down. Now, if you have quite a strong bunion where the toe is actually really pulled over, what's going to happen when you do this one is the toe kind of crosses over the foot. So we don't want you to do this exercise if that's your case. But if, like me, you're starting to get a bunion and you just want to make the foot as strong as possible, I do my fanning exercises, then I open it up, and then I lift the toe up, and I try to think, so I'm not sure if you saw that on camera, but what I want to do is just lift up, and you see how it's crossing over a little bit. And so I really have to activate that first muscle and pull it outwards as I lift. So I'm really thinking about lifting it, but also making sure that I'm doing that fan-like sensation too, and keeping these toes down. Okay, so lift and open, not just lift and go across like that. Okay, so lift it and move it to the side. Okay, so like that versus that. So we want this position, not crossing over. So foot gymnastics here. Now, the last thing that you can try is sometimes people will use a spacer. And a spacer is a silicone little soft gel-like pad, And you can place that in between your toes to help with the bunion from moving further and further over and squashing these toes. So some people, they'll put a little bit of paper tape around it to make sure that the spacer doesn't fall out while they're going about their day. And there's different types of spacers. There's some that actually slide onto the toe like a little sock, almost with the tip of the toe out. Some that will go between both onto both toes. So it's kind of a try and see how you are, because everyone has a little bit different need. So something like this for me, because I have quite a bit of a space in between my toes, it's not going to work so well because it's not actually helping. I can still move a lot over into that toe. I would need the one where it slides onto the toes and kind of gives me a little bit more support through these two toes. So like I said, you just got to try and see which one works the best for you. So let me know below if you have other strategies to help with your bunions and whether you have a bunion. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, you can push that thumbs up button, and please do subscribe. It really helps with getting this message out to a lot more women. All right, take care.